Indonesia, Nepal, and now Madagascar are three examples within the last month or two of governments that were toppled by a protesting Gen Z because the government was not providing enough necessities for the population. Now, of course, this is on a case-by-case basis, but at least in terms of Madagascar, it was because the government wasn't providing enough electricity and water for the people. So, of course, Gen Z organized, mobilized against that government, and they actually made quite an impact. And now there is something to be said about the difference from not getting enough electricity and water, from maybe just not enough healthcare and economic opportunity, but juxtaposed with America, Gen Z, there is something to be said about younger generations just now passing the starting line into adulthood who are looking at, again, those economic opportunities, looking at education, healthcare. Will they be able to retire at the end of their life? Again, the economic stressors, housing, of course, is a big one. Inflation is a big one. Food costs, you guys know the deal. But economic stressors are obviously a huge driving force that might be in the back of a young person's mind when they want to enact positive change going into the rest of their life. So what I'm getting at is obviously that power that the young people have, that spark, is something to be of note. And I think, honestly, in terms of Gen Z, Adam Mockler, if you are someone who is Gen Z, or you are an older person who just wants, hope reestablished in your heart for the younger generation, look at Adam Mockler. I think, personally, as far as I am aware, Adam Mockler is the best example of someone who is very well versed in his positions. He has lots of context that he can provide for those positions, but he also doesn't shy away when being attacked by opposing oppositions or opposing viewpoints. I'm sorry, have I been saying the wrong thing this whole time? Anyways, but Adam Mockler was just on a panel with, I believe, someone from Turning Point USA who was basically best friends with Charlie Kirk, and he was basically calling him out, saying, will you denounce these text messages that were leaked from all of these kids, the young conservative group that were talking about Hitler, that were talking about gas chambers, were using other racial slurs, and he just said point blank, will you denounce this? And the guy, of course, he tried to snake his way around it. He wouldn't directly answer the question. Took about, 2 or 3 times of Adam actually pushing him. But again, if you are young and you need inspiration of what that looks like, and I'm not saying we're going to topple the government, but what I'm saying is, if you need inspiration, look to people like Adam Mockler, look to people like Luke Beasley, even though I watch him a lot less. Let me know what you guys think of Adam Mockler, and he actually commented on one of my videos, so that's cool. Bye.